The next chapter in Brain Rules is exercise. So this is what Medina says about exercise. Recess would be held twice a day. In the morning, 20 to 30 minutes of aerobic activity, followed later in the day with 20 to 30 minutes of strength training and stretching. Students would wear gym clothes all day. Treadmills would be installed in classrooms to further increase the opportunity for students to exercise while learning. So here's the question. What do you think of this approach to exercise? Is Medina theoretical approach to school feasible? Unfortunately, no. It is not feasible. I do not think schools will do this. Even though we have research, I don't want to be negative because I'm a very positive person, but I'll be honest, I don't think it's going to happen. I would love for it to happen. I would love for our whole community to do this, meaning like teachers as well, that we could do this with students, show up in gym clothes. Now, we see all these articles how physical activity is getting removed from schools. I think we have swung one way, and I'm hoping that we start seeing studies that our tests are going down, and that is because we're seeing physical activity taken out so we can swing back the other way. Now, I don't think this was going to happen in the next, 20, 30 years. Hopefully it does, but I don't know. We have to see that research. So now the question becomes, how can schools or teachers incorporate this in their classroom? Very simple. Have the students walk around. I don't know if we're ever going to get to running in a normal classroom, but we can incorporate physical activity by just walking around. If it's going from side to side, if it's going outside and doing walking meetings, walking lectures, I know that's becoming very big in the business world. And that's how I'm thinking of, how can I lecture outside? How can we just get moving? Stop having students sit down. When you look at their day, they get up, they walk for maybe 5 minutes, and they sit down for an hour. Get up, walk 5 minutes, sit for an hour. And we wonder why we have behavior issues. And it even talks about that if we could get them exercise, behavior issues would go down. They're just frustrated that they're just sitting. We're not meant to sit. As he referenced, our ancestors walked 12 miles a day. We are supposed to be on the move. So we need to really incorporate into our classroom, since I don't think we're going to do it as a nation with federal funding and all of that. So that's the big thing that I think you can do. Also, I think we need to teach our students the importance of exercise besides just body, because most teenagers, like that I deal with, that's, they can eat whatever, the metabolism. But when it talks about dementia and stroke getting lowered by 50 to 60% because of exercise, that's absolutely huge. And talking about it's only 20 to 30 minutes a day. If you follow Medina's advice, that's 40 minutes to 60 minutes a day. That is it. That's so small amount of time for your day. Now, the next question is, how can you integrate exercise into your workday and school day? I don't know if that's asking like me as a teacher, because if it is, I just address that. Having students move around in the classroom, not sitting down, which I'm really intrigued. My mind's going right now of how can I incorporate this into my lessons where you're not sitting down, we're up moving. Can we go outside? Can we do all that stuff? If it's talking about me personally, I said it in the pre-reading, this was one thing that I was really into because I love working out. I have to work out. Luckily, I get to do that during my work day because I have 2 preps back to back. So I am very fortunate to do that. I know a lot of people aren't, but I also know a lot of teachers that walk at lunch with other teachers, which I think is absolutely great. And I also know our office ladies, they walk during slow times, and just get out and do it, because you do feel better. No matter what, you do feel better. There's health benefits. And like I said, we need to stress that to our students. And I love that he gives hard facts on this. Like I said, the dementia and the stroke would be absolutely huge to share with students.